Hi, this is Jesse with Clog Pro Plumbing. We are doing a pre-purchase sewer inspection at 6906 Tennessee Lane in Vancouver, Washington. Access is through the 4-inch cast iron roof vent. Couldn't find, apparently nobody's found an exterior clean out. If there is one, I'm going to locate it because usually they sometimes just get buried. So anyhow, we're going to begin our inspection. Okay, so I just dropped into the line, gonna zero out my foot counter and then begin. So we do have some water running in the kitchen, should be tying in right there. Here we go. Alright, here looks like where it transitions to 4-inch concrete. And it looks like it does have a real small root intrusion starting to grow in. Or wait, no, that might be a worm. Kind of looks like a worm, it might be a root. Anyhow, we'll continue on. Alright, so here we do have some root intrusions here at just about 29 feet. And it looks like we got another root intrusion here, 37 feet. And again at 38. Just about every joint now here's got some root intrusions in it. Okay, there's another root intrusion there. Just trying to knock some of this debris loose to get it to flow on out. Alright, so I had the owner flush the toilet a few times, just try to rinse some of this debris out. So it looks like pretty much got most of it flushed out there. And so now we should be getting to where we're heading out into the street. Looks like there's some small root intrusion right there at 61 feet. Okay, so that's the city main right there. We're going to go turn off all the water and then reevaluate the line on the way back. Clean up my lens a little bit so we get a good picture here. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we got all the water turned off now. We're going to reevaluate the line on the way back. So that's like the last root intrusion. I'm going to see if that's where that's at. Okay, so I just located the spot. It's about 2 feet past the curb into the street. And so we could just sleeve past that, burst the line from the house to the curb, and just sleeve out towards the main. That's definitely behind the curb. Okay. This is a dive down we're going through. Okay, I'm going to get a locate right here at the top of the dive real quick just to see where we're at. Okay, so just located this spot. It's pretty much in the middle of the yard, about 5 feet deep at the top of the dive here. So, due to several root intrusions, I recommend just replace the whole line from the house to the curb. There's another one there. And so we'll locate the transition to cast iron, which is right here, it looks like. Yeah, so here's the transition to cast iron. Yeah. So I'm going to get a quick locate on this. Alright, so I just located the transition here from concrete to cast in the front yard. I put a little white flag, approximately 3 feet deep. Now I'm going to see if there's an exterior clean out that possibly is buried. So far, don't see one. Yeah, we should be about in the crawl space by now. Yeah, definitely in the crawl. So, doesn't appear to have an exterior clean out, which is pretty odd. Usually there is one, it just gets buried. But anyhow, the cast iron portion looks good. No major issues with it. It's got a little rust scale buildup, but that's pretty common. We can jet that out. But other than that, it looks fine. The concrete pipe, however, does have several root intrusions throughout the whole line. So due to the root intrusions, it is considered a failed inspection. I do recommend to replace the line from the cast iron connection to the curb line. Typically we do what's called pipe bursting. It's where we pull a 4-inch pipe through the 4-inch concrete. It breaks up the 4-inch so you don't reduce this inside diameter. It still stays as a 4-inch ID. And that way you don't have to tear up the whole yard to replace it. You can just pothole at each end and pull it from pothole to pothole, and then you have a new sewer line. So other than that, this concludes our inspection. This is Jesse with Clog Pro. Have a nice day.